Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy GwoppyTrai back in with another episode of these shoe reviews here on the channel, and I'm actually going to keep this one very short and simple, at least this time around, because number one, I actually own a pair of Jordan 4 BRED 2019s, but it's a low quality batch from Gate that I got like 4 years ago when the shoes first came out. So Basscake.com, I actually worked with them before in the past a bunch of times, was actually nice enough to send me another pair, and specifically their updated batches of the Jordan 4 BRED 2019s. I.e. one of my favorite Jordan 4s of all time, and to review here on the channel, and I'm actually going to review it right now. So either way, let's actually get right into it. I'm actually going to have the comparisons, the on feet, all that good stuff, and show you what's actually on the updated batches. So starting off, the shoes actually came in through FedEx. Probably it took like 8 days. They're actually on it this time. FedEx is always get the shoes here on time. So you order through them with my coupon code GWOPPY, they're gonna make sure that your shoes get there within 8 days. And opening up, it came double boxed and bubble wrapped as well. And opening up the shoes, of course, you have that classic Jordan Flight box with the cement imprints all over the bottom, and of course the pop-up box. And you open up the lid, and of course this is also came from Basscake. Thank you for actually sending me these shoes for me. And also, I actually did get these in the size 11. Now, I think that I'm actually really starting to fit into an 11 these days, because every single shoe that I've been trying on as of recently that I've been sent in the past 3 years, like I'm actually starting to fit them perfectly. So I might need to be going to 11 and a half sooner or later. But anyways, getting into the shoe, like the shoes, oh my god, I forgot how much I love the Jordan 4 BREDs, man. I forgot how much I love them, because number one, you guys know that I'm from Chicago, and number two, it's one of the most iconic pairs of Jordan 4s you can get. It's literally, if you had these when you were in school, you was the man. I'm just gonna put it to you like that, especially when you was in Chicago like I was. Now there is a couple things that I do want to mention here in this video, but I think I should put it plain and simple. Basically, all over black shoe with a gray midsole, white midsole, black midsole, and red bottoms, like contrasting all that. And of course, you cannot forget the Nike Air that's on the back, but I'm gonna get into that in a second. Now, a couple things that I do want to mention is that the updated batches actually have that perfect suede. Not only do they have that Nubuck suede on it, that updated Nubuck suede, but it also has like that genuine like outline underneath the material of the suede, where it actually looked like there's like a little outline, like how it was on the Space Jam 2016s. Now, that I did not notice that on my Gate pair until I actually got mine. But once I actually got this pair from Basscake in my hands, I immediately knew the difference, because as soon as I saw like that little outline around like the toe box in the uppers of the shoe, where they have that suede and how the shoe is structured, I knew that they actually updated it. And another thing that I do want to mention is that they actually got the shape down to a T. I will say that right now. So the shape, I will say it fits a lot higher than what my Gate pair was actually like sitting at. Like it felt a little bit like more of a low top than it did like right at the ankle, so they fixed that. And also my favorite part of the shoe, the Nike Air that's on the back. I talked about this in the white cement video, and I will say it now. I prefer every single one of my Jordan 4s to have that Nike Air that's on the back. And I will get into the comparison like later on in the video, but my Gate pair was nowhere near this defined and nowhere near this big as it was with this pair that has a Nike Air on it. And of course, the other thing, while we're on the topic of Nike Air, the bottoms actually feature Nike on the bottom. So anything, okay, so I gotta mention this real quick if anybody doesn't know. Jordan 4s, if they have the Jumpman on the back, it's gonna have the Jumpman on the bottom of the soles as well. If it has the Nike Air, it's gonna have the Nike on it. So that's one way to determine if a shoe is gonna be real or fake or not, but it kind of defeats the purpose originally, because some people will actually, okay, for example, if a Jordan 4 had a Jumpman on the back, what I heard people do is that they would take off the heel with the Jordan Jumpman logo on it, and then they would buy like these back heels that have the Nike Air on it, and then replace it with that. But then you have to take apart the shoe a little bit but it looks a lot better. So I'm actually really happy about the Nike Air. And also another thing that I also want to talk about, like going back to that suede material with like that little outliner around it, what I've been seeing people do is like they take like a little like thin white Sharpie marker and then they pretty much outline, like you guys remember when I did the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Phantom video where it had like the white stitching instead of the black stitching, where it gives it like a little outline. What people started to do with this pair, what I've seen, is that they take like a white Sharpie marker and then they just outline every single wear on the toe box and on the uppers, and it makes it pop even more. So matter of fact, I think that's what I might do when I actually go on Amazon or something and get a white Sharpie marker. I'm actually gonna outline it, and I might make an update video on this, who knows. And other than that, the shoes feel good. Also, one more thing, I almost forgot, it also has the red insoles with the black Nike Air on it. I almost forgot. So the other thing that I do want to talk about is the comparison to my $50 pair of DH-Gate Jordan 4 BRED 2019.
Damn.
Now, you're actually seeing it right now on screen, and I will tell you like this, like I wore these like pretty much almost every day since I got them. Almost every day since I got them. If I was wearing it to work or whatever the case may be. I love this shoe, but at the same time, like, it was not a good batch. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It was good at the time, but I got something better. So first thing first, I will say this. The Nike Air that's on the back, nowhere near as bolded and like pops out like it does on this pair. So, and I'm actually surprised that during my time of wearing these for like 4 years, I have not been called out not one time. Not a single time. And that just goes to show you that literally nobody cares what you got on, or like if it's real or fake or not, because I literally wear these to like every single function, wore these to work, consistently to work, and I've also wore these when I was going to college. Nobody didn't say a word. So it just goes to show you. But still, if someone has this pair that I have, that I'm comparing my DH-Gate pair to, like, you might just want to have to scoot to the back of the room. I'm just going to tell you right now, because somebody will catch on. That's the only time someone might call you out. But anyways, the overall shape, like the overall colors too, like the materials are way better on the updated batches. The DH-Gate batches at that time, they had the right materials, but like you clearly tell like where they went cheap in areas and where they did not. Specifically, where I'm also going to talk about is the Jordan Flight logo that's on the front. Now, you guys notice how it's actually like straight and it's actually smaller than what it is on the Basket pair and then my DH-Gate pair. Like, that's actually how it's supposed to be, because you notice on my DH-Gate pair, it's actually crooked, it's too big, and all that stuff. So they actually fixed that as well, and the overall shape is good, and I tried these on feet. I love this shoe so much. So with that being said, I'm actually gonna wrap this up. There's not really anything where I can say is other than you can either call these the black cements or you can call these the breads. I don't care. But anyways, I'm actually gonna wrap this video up, throw these on feet, because I love this shoe and I need to get another pair of these as soon as I can, because I know for a fact that I'm gonna be rocking this pair for a very long time and as consistently as I possibly can. So with that being said, big shout out to basscake.com for sending me this pair of shoes to review. The BRED 2019s are my top 10 favorite Jordan of all time. I will say that right now. So thank you so much for reviewing these. Also make sure that you guys check them out. Their information is down in the pinned comment down below, as well as my coupon code for you to get $15 off this holiday season. And with that being said, this your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you new. I'm gonna throw these bad boys on feet. And I'm out, bro. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Deuces.
Paul Beats Production.
Yo, Vanessa got the sauce.
shit go dummy dummy.